Hi guys, Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, we got another really fun, quick video for fall. Okay, so I did these bottles and they look very French, very Parisian. And they look very farmhouse and very fall. What is that? Parisian farmhouse? Isn't there like a Parisian farmhouse? I think there is. Or French farmhouse? Something like that. But they look very fall. So this is part of my fall decor. It's very farmhouse. I'm probably going to keep it up after fall because I absolutely love it. I'm probably going to make more. But don't they look so Parisian or so French and so aged? So let me just turn them this way. And let me see if I can bring this down. And I'll kind of bring this like that. Look how cool that is, you guys. Isn't that just gorgeous? And I'll bring it up a little closer so you can see. Now these you get from Graphic Fairies, the little labels. And I'll have a link to Graphic Fairies below. Okay. And then I'll show you this other one. Oh, sorry you guys. I have my glass mat here. Just so you can kind of see. Aren't they just fabulous? Oh, I just love how these turned out. And then here's the side. Okay. And there's the back. And you make this look all like this with a very light black paint on a one of those sponge paint brushes. Okay. And here's this one. Oh, it's hard for me to get underneath this camera because they're so long. So this is what we're making. What we're using is Dollar Tree glass bottles. Like, look, this was a green one. This is a purple one. So you guys know the glass bottles. They're in the floral section. And they should have them now. They always have them around, especially around. They usually have them all year round, but especially at when it's Halloween, they have these bottles. And then look. So I am obsessed. Like I said, I'll probably have them up all year round. I also bought these like little picks, which I always buy these when I see them. You guys, they have some picks like this that look just like branches, and they look like they have icicles on them, like little ice drops. I didn't pick them up because I saw them on the way out, but I'm going to go back probably tomorrow and pick up a bunch. I need to do that. Look how cool that looks. Doesn't it look cool? So that's how I'm displaying it. So, okay, so let's get to making one. So the first thing you're going to need to get, like this is a blue one, is one of those bottles from Dollar Tree. Now, you know what? You don't have to have a bottle from Dollar Tree. You could get yourself, if you have any wine bottles at your house, you could just do this with bottles at your house. So, but if you don't and you want, the reason I like the ones from Dollar Tree is because they have like this texture. See the texture and design in here? See, and right here. So when you have this texture and design, when you put the black, when you rub the black over it, it catches that design. So that's kind of cool. So that's kind of why I liked it. But you can use, if you have wine bottles, if you have any bottles at your house at all, you don't have to go to Dollar Tree and get the bottle. But I do like these bottles and I like the shape of them. And they're only $1, so if I was you, I would go get the ones from Dollar Tree. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, I think I already have it cut out. Okay, these are what I get from Graphics Fairy. Now I've already been cutting these up. They come on they come on a sheet and like a regular piece of paper, and there's like probably six on a sheet of these labels. They are just gorgeous. Like I said, Graphics Fairy. And when you go to look for these, look for French Ephemera. Yeah, and it's www.thegraphicsfairy.com. Here's another one. And then these are some other labels that go this way that I found too. Aren't they cool? And then you can make extra copies of these and age them and stuff like this and put them in your mixed media, put them in your junk journals, make tags out of them. You could do like so much great stuff with these. So Okay, so the one I'm going to use, just trying to see which one I want to use. I think I want to use, oh, this one says cafes on it. Oh, I like this one. Let's use this one. I want to cut it really nice and straight, so let me move this out of the way for a second. If you don't have a cutter like this, you don't have to have a cutter. I just love having this because I can always cut things perfectly straight. I don't have to get out a ruler or anything. It has a ruler right on it. So that's why I love to use that. But you can just use a regular thing. I did say, before you get started, paint this with, did I tell you guys to use Kills on this? I just did a video about painting pumpkins. Okay, you want to get a paint called, it's really a wall primer called Kills, K-I-L-Z. You get it from Walmart, Lowe's, or Home Depot. If you buy it by the quart, it's about $8, $7. If you buy it by the gallon, it's between $15, $17. And it's just like a gesso, but it's a wall primer, and it works just like a gesso. You can replace that whenever you're going to use gesso. You can use this Kills in any of your artwork, mixed media, whatever. I did 2 coats of that on this first. Okay, so now we're going to take our little label here, and we're going to decoupage it on. So I make my own homemade decoupage by using Elmer's glue, about a cup of Elmer's glue, throw some water in it to loosen it up. And then I take a matte acrylic spray paint, a matte clear acrylic spray paint. I put about 10 sprays of it in here, and then I stir it up. And the reason I do that is it helps give that matte finish, like a matte medium, because I do a lot of mixed media, and a lot of times you need a matte finish, so that's why I do that. So that's how I make my own. Saves me a lot of money. I buy my Elmer's glue. It doesn't have to be Elmer's though, by the gallon. And then I have decoupage medium for the year. In fact, I caught a clearance at Home Depot 2 years ago. It was Elmer's glue. It was the gallons. And normally that's about $13 to $15 a gallon. And you can usually use a coupon. Anyway, they were clearancing out for like $5. They had like 4 gallons there. I bought all 4. I could not believe it. I was like, what? I said, I use this and make my own decoupage medium. I was so excited. So I have decoupage medium homemade forever. I probably never have to buy it again. And I store those gallons right here in my art studio, because I don't want, I wouldn't store it in my garage because I never want it to dry out. So just a second, guys. I'm just getting a baby wipe out for my hands. Make sure you guys are in view so you can see. We might just come down a little bit more. Bam. Okay. Now, a lot of times when I'm decoupaging, I will throw the decoupage right on top of this, but I'm not going to, because since I printed this off my printer, it will probably smear the black, which wouldn't be bad either, because I'm going to be, you know, doing some distressing on this anyway with black, but it might get out of hand, so that's why I'm not doing the top. And there's texture here, and that's fine. I like that there's some texture, maybe a little bit of wrinkling. That just adds to the whole aging of all this. So don't try to be like, oh, I don't want any wrinkles. Accept the wrinkles. Okay. That just adds to the aging, in my opinion. Okay. So now we got that on. Now we're going to age it with the black paint. And we're going to use, just a second, guys. I'm just organizing myself over here. We're going to use Let me come up a little bit because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, we'll work it like that when we go back and forth. Okay, what I'm using is a sponge paintbrush. These ones right here that you get at Dollar Tree. Kind of have it bent right here. And you just get them at Dollar Tree. And really, if you get them at Dollar Tree, that's the best price I've seen them. I mean, they're cheap anyway, but they're really cheap there. You just need some black acrylic paint. You can buy that at Dollar Tree too. If not, they have it for 50 cents at Walmart. That's where I like to buy it. Just a craft paint. And what you want to do is you want a paper towel right on the side of you, because you need to really wipe this off. Put some on the tip of the brush. Just load your little tip up, but then take it off on the side over here, and then really wipe it off here. You just want a little bit of black paint. You really don't want a lot on your brush. Okay, so kind of wipe it so you don't see too much on there. Let me put these away. Okay. I love the recesses in here, so we're going to first go over those. And you're touching it very lightly. Light, light, light. I'm going around the label too. Just adding a little distress on the label, right around the sides. Okay. I'm going to throw a little bit right there. Okay, where are we at the bottom? Right here, there's some texture here, a little texture design. Just going over that a little bit. Anytime you have an edge here, anytime there's edges, just go along that edge a little bit, because that's where you'll see distress and dirt and grime on an old bottle. So we're just trying to create an old antique-y looking bottle. An old antique-y French bottle. Even better. I'm going to make a lot of these. I'm obsessed with these. I do a pink shabby chic Christmas, so I'm going to paint some pink bottles and then put some of these French Parisian or French labels on them, and then I'm going to distress it with brown, because I think brown and pink is really cool together. All right, so let's see. Sorry guys, that was kind of abrupt. Okay, so right here I'm just going to kind of go over, see how I'll just do it. I'm not going to keep saying what I'm doing. You can see what I'm doing. Okay, so this looks good. Let's turn the bottle. All right. So just a light, it's just a light brushing. It's very light brushing. Especially over the texture pieces. I love it. And then you can just throw a couple just like that. Okay. Again. Just doing the same thing over and over right here on the edge. Now here's that texture here. So it's going to catch the texture really well right here. And I got a little heavier, like right in through here, which I'm fine with. Okay. See if there's still enough black paint on my brush. Yeah, there's still enough down here. So I only had to load this brush just that one time. There we go. Look how fabulous this looks. Doesn't that look so cool, you guys? Look how quick and easy. You could just sit here and just bust out tons of these. And how cool would this be to do a whole collection of them, to do 5 or 6 of them, even like 10 of them, and put them on the top of your refrigerator? I think it would look fabulous. I'm going to have 3. Where am I going to put these at? I forgot where I was at. Oh, these are on top, going on top of my microwave with pumpkins on, with those pumpkins surrounding them, and then I have some other stuff too. But can you imagine, it looks like a collection of old French bottles on top of your refrigerator, and put like 10 of them up there. Maybe throw some pumpkins up there and something else farmhousey. Oh, it could just be fabulous. This is like an old bottle that we just found in some little French resale shop. I just love it. Absolutely love it. So here is all 3 of them together. They are all done. Sorry about the glass. I have these, gonna have these sticking out of them because they're fabulous. Oh, 1 second. Other thing I'm gonna do is I just wanted to get a little bit more of I wanted to get a little bit more paint going on. Gosh darn it. There, on that label right there. Need to dirty that up a little bit more. Just seeing little areas where I can make improvements. We want to make sure it's mucked up enough. There we go. A little bit right there. Okay. Okay. I can stop. I can stop mucking about. So there we go, you guys. I absolutely love these. I hope you guys love them. It's a quick, easy, but so beautiful DIY with Dollar Tree bottles. Like I said, you can use your own wine bottles. I hope I've inspired you to make these. They can be up for fall. And then you can take those right into the rest of the year, you guys, in your farmhouse decor, or if you just, this fits in any decor. It doesn't have to be farmhouse, you guys. My house is rustic. I have native in my home. I have African. It's very rustic. So any of this farmhousey stuff fits right in, or Parisian style that's rustic. Anything rustic fits in my house. So that's it, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And I want to end with this. You guys do something nice for someone today. And also, remember, my friends, we are more alike than we are not. All right? I'll talk to you guys next video.